Assalamu alaikum. Today we will study structure of the ear and the process of hearing and functions of ear. Before moving on to the structure of ear, let's understand how sound is produced. Sound is produced through vibrating objects. Whenever an object vibrates in to and fro motion, sound is produced. In our speech, the vibrating object is the vocal cord and the medium is air. When we speak, our vocal cords vibrate, producing fluctuations in air pressure that spread waves. Each time the object moves outward, it increases the pressure in the medium around it. As the object moves back, the pressure drops. So, a wave is a repetitive variation in pressure that spreads out in 3 dimensions. A unit of sound wave is hertz. And what is hertz? Frequency is distributed in a unit called hertz. Humans can hear sounds from about 20 Hz of frequency to about 20,000 Hz. We hear different frequencies through our ears. Here 20 Hz is absolute threshold and 20,000 Hz is the terminal threshold for human ears. Energy of sound wave is transduced into neural impulse deep inside the ear. What is transduced or transduction? As we have studied before, transduction is the process of transforming physical energy into the chemical energy. Receptors takes part in this conversion process. Now let's discuss anatomy of the ear. Human ear has 3 portions: outer ear, middle ear and inner ear. Outer ear consists of the pinna and the external auditory canal. Outer visible part of the ear is called pinna. Its function is to collect sound waves and funnel them to the interior of the ear. Second part of outer ear is auditory canal, a slightly bent tube approximately 2.5 cm long and about 7 mm in diameter. Auditory canal is waxed so that dust particles can be absorbed there. This waxy layer protects the ear from dust and dryness and keeps the auditory canal soft and fit. At the end of auditory canal, eardrum is present, that is called tympanic membrane. Outer ear functions like a directional microphone that picks up sounds and modifies it, depending upon its frequency, content and location in space. Second portion of ear is middle ear. This part consists of eardrum, ossicles and oval window. So outer membrane of middle ear is called eardrum. Air waves beat against the eardrum, setting it in motion so that it vibrates at the same rate as the sound source. Sound waves touch and produce vibrations in eardrum. Next part in middle ear is ossicles. Eardrum transmits vibration to the very small bones collectively called ossicles in the middle ear. Because of their unique shapes, these bones are sometimes referred to as hammer, anvil and stirrup. These bones are connected with one another so they transmit and intensify vibrations from the eardrum to the oval window. Oval window is a membrane just like eardrum but 20 times smaller in area than the eardrum. As the ossicles pass the sound vibrations along to the oval window, they also amplify them, increasing their force. For its efficiency, the average air pressure within the middle ear must equal the atmospheric pressure existing in the outside environment and hence within the auditory canal. This equivalence is maintained by the eustachian tube. Eustachian tube connects the middle ear and the throat. When we swallow, this tube opens and the air enters or leaves depending on the outside air pressure. Third portion of the ear is inner ear. This part consists of semicircular canals, cochlea, round window and auditory nerve. Cochlea is the main structure of inner ear where sound waves becomes neural impulse nerves. When sound waves pass beyond the oval window, they are in the inner ear. Cochlea is a tubular fluid-filled structure that is coiled up like a snail. It contains the actual receptor cells of hearing. Cochlea has 2 openings, that is oval window and round window. Cochlea has 3 wedge-shaped chambers, naming the vestibular canal, the cochlear duct, and the tympanic canal. The vestibular canal and cochlear duct are separated by one membrane, while tympanic and cochlear duct are separated by basilar membrane, which plays a crucial role in hearing process. Hair cells are present at the basilar membrane. These hair cells are actually sensory receptors of the ear. Hearing occurs when very tiny hair cells are stimulated by the vibrations. The hair cells in turn push against the tectorial membrane which bends the air. Hair cells are organ of corti which are receptor organs. Through a process, the mechanical pressure of the basilar membrane on the hair cells starts a neural impulse that leaves the ear on the auditory nerve, traveling towards the temporal lobe. Semicircular canals are also located in the ear and contain the sensory receptors that detect head motion caused when we tilt or move our heads or bodies. These canals consist of three fluid-filled circular tubes that lie in the three planes of the body: right, left, front, back, and up-down. Hair cells in the semicircular canal are involved in transmitting information about balance or movement. So here we can say that there are two basic functions of ear. First one is hearing process, localization of sound, and second one is balancing the body. So besides hearing, ears also help us to maintain body balance.